Itu after the listening application,
Yes, please.
Maybe Lordship. Lordship, I may be allowed to mention item 11, hearing list for the petitioner, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, if the matter can come up after 2 weeks, Lordship.
But this is 2017 matter.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, since the leading counsel has a parted matter, that's why it's up prepared today.
Who is the leading counsel?
Mr. Limayopong.
Mr. Limawabang is here.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, item 16 in the, again, in another admission item is there. In the supplementary list. So for that reason, I'm not prepared with the hearing item. Lordship, in that case, let it come up next week.
Yes, we'll list it on Tuesday next.
Yes, Lordship.
My lord, let it be on Monday or
Tuesday.
Thursday because I have some engagements on Tuesday. It will be on Monday or Thursday. I will.
Okay. On the prayer of the learned counsel for the parties, listed on 19/6/2023.
Yes, Lord.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
yes, yes.
May it please your lordship.
Yes,
Lordship, this is a appeal against conviction arising out of
judgment dated 11/4/2023. A case was registered in the judgment was made by the special judge.
For how many years you have been sentenced?
Sentence, actually, I was in detention
Huh.
for 13 months and 3 weeks.
Correct.
And since I was in detention at the time of judgment, I was convicted, and the period of conviction was limited to the number of days I was in detention. That is the matter.
So what is your grievance now?
Lordship may kindly go to page number 14. That
Your conviction has been set aside with the detention,
yes,
the period of detention you undergone.
that was taken. My conviction was limited up to the period of detention. That is the thing. I was detained for 13 months and 3 weeks, and that was considered as my punishment. And I was enlarged, being convicted under section 354A11 and 12 of POCSO, read with 12 of POCSO.
So what are you aggrieved with?
Lordship may kindly see page number 17. Page number 17, where the charge was framed under section 354, read with section 8 of POCSO. But later on, at the time of judgment, I was convicted under section 354A11 and section 12 of POCSO. Now, my prayer is, since I have been convicted beyond the frame charge, since the charge was under section 354 and section 8 of POCSO. So, but later on it was changed to section 354A11 and section 12 of POCSO.
What is the punishment?
Punishment, the period of detention was considered as the punishment.
What is the punishment provided under section 354A and 12, section 12 of POCSO Act?
It's more than 5 years.
Then I am not still getting your case. You are coming here for what?
I have come here that I have been charged, I have been convicted beyond the charge. That I have been charged under section.
Are you still in detention?
No. But I have been pronounced as a convict. That is the thing. I have been pronounced as a convict, and my period of detention, since I was in detention for 13 months and 3
Under
weeks.
which section you are coming before this court?
374.
Please see CRPC. See 374 too. Read. Please read. 374 too.
Any person convicted on a trial held by a sessions judge or an additional sessions judge or on a trial held by any other court in which a sentence of imprisonment is more than 7 years has been passed against him or against any other person convicted at the time of trial.
What was your sentence? What was your sentence? 1 year?
13 months and 3 weeks.
Can you file an appeal under 374? Please satisfy this court. Yes, whether your petition is maintainable under 374,
Yes,
how?
since the appeal in High Court under for.
You actually make your submission in the context of 374 too. Whether under this 374 too, you can file an appeal before this court
No.
in the present
since
form.
Since I have not been convicted for more than 7 years.
Then you withdraw your petition. You see whether you can file your petition under 397-401 CRPC revision. See, read and come. You see 397-401. Where no appeal is provided. And when one can invoke the revisional jurisdiction of this court. See that. You come prepared on Thursday. Come prepared on Thursday.
At, date may be fixed in the
I
next
said
week.
Thursday.
In the next week.
Come prepared whether you can file an appeal against the sentence under this 374. Or whether you have the right recourse for you is to file an application under 397 right with 401. Just see to it. Because under 374, under this, your appeal cannot be entertained. On the prayer of the learned counsel for the petitioner listed again on 2023.
Like.
Yes, what is this?
This, my lord. The brief facts of the case is that, my lord, three individuals were arrested by the DRI, that is the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence, on 6th of August 2022, my lord, in possession of 42 coal bars. Now, Lordship, these people were traveling in the vehicle owned by the present petitioner. And she has also been made an accused in this instant case. Now, out of these three persons, my lord, she was in a relationship with one of them. So her boyfriend asked for her vehicle. She was unaware that these activities were to be carried out, and then she gave the car keys to him. Next day, the following day, she learned that they have been arrested in connection to the present case, and the TRI, they have met her and accused in the instant case, Lordship. Now, my lord, the TRI, it has been settled by the Honorable Supreme Court's decision that
Come to the facts first, the law afterwards. Come to the facts. Let me understand the facts.
Yes, my lord. Now, show cause has been issued to the petitioner by the TRI.
And whether this court will have jurisdiction?
Yes, my lord.
No. You come prepared.
My lord,
Heard Mr. Santiang.
I have annexed, Lordship,
The-
I have annexure two, Lordship. Actually, the TRI don't have jurisdiction. That is my case.
You actually take up that issue before the Gauhati High Court. Heard Mr. Santianger. The learned counsel for the petitioner. This petition has been filed under section 482 of the Criminal Procedure Code 1973
Lordship, the cause of action arose
for quashing
within this honorable court.
the impugned show cause notice. Number TRI all capital /GZU/48/2223. Issued under section 124 of the Custom Act 1962 in connection with DRI Dimapur Regional Unit, Nagaland case number 03/CL/IMP/Gold/DRI/DIRU/2223 dated 6/8/2022. And the proceedings pending against the petitioner in connection with the said case. Issue notice to the respondents,
1 to 3, my lord.
1, 2, and 3, returnable within 4 weeks.
Lordship, I have an interim
The
prayer.
prayer for interim shall be considered on the next returnable date. Stop. It is also made clear that the question as to whether this court has jurisdiction or not shall be taken up on the next date. Listed after 4 weeks.
Okay, deeply obliged, my lord.
Mr. Lordship,
Yes,
Lordship, I may be allowed to withdraw my petition with a liberty to approach the appropriate civil court.
to approach the
Appropriate civil court.
civil court. Mr. So-and-so, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that he has instructions to withdraw the present writ petition with liberty to approach the competent civil court. Prayer is allowed. The petitioner is allowed to withdraw the petition with liberty to approach the competent civil court. Thank you, Lord. Petition disposed. Yes, what is this?
Lordship, here, the respondent, he had wrote a letter to me stating that there is some discrepancies with regard to my name in PIMS and Aadhaar, as well as in my birth certificate and my father's name. And even my initial appointment is stated as November 1991.
Your initial date of appointment.
Lordship.
Yes.
So I have rectified and made an affidavit in declaration and submitted before executive engineer. And by forwarding letter, Three 6/2023, the executive engineer has submitted.
What is the impugn order? Let's see. What is the impugn order?
Lordship, this is not in penal order. This is for regularization. Contempt
This is
petition.
contempt.
Yes, Lordship.
Page 7 is the impugn order, Lordship.
And the operation is at page
Page 7.
10. Yes, yes. Page 7 is the. I could.
What was the direction?
The direction was to consider and dispose of the page 10.
Uh,
Consider and dispose of the representation of the petitioner dated within a period of 2 months from. the
Yeah,
date
so
of
whether this was done, madam,
Yeah, Lordship.
whether this was done, complied
So
with,
your lordship, in order to, we had already sent a letter, your lordship, in my affidavit, lordship. Lordship, in my affidavit, at page 5,
yes.
yes, we had already, after considering her representation, we found that, there were discrepancies in, her documents.
Okay.
So accordingly, we have, written to her to submit the documents. But, for the several, months, she has not submitted the documents. Only now she is submitting the documents. And on the 6th of this month, this documents was forwarded to the engineer in chief, but I don't know whether the engineer in chief has received the document by now.
Now, whether in contempt petition, we can take up all these issues.
Yes, lordship. So your lordship, otherwise, in order to, close her, we have, examined her representation, your lordship.
Correct.
Yes. So basing on that,
Any action taken to that effect?
lordship,
Stating that you have examined
yes, at page 5
of your
of my, affidavit.
affidavit, the affidavit filed by
Respondent number 3,
this engineer Kahuli Sema.
yes.
Okay, and what is that relevant para?
Lordship, there are so many affidavits, so. Okay, huh? Page 5, no? Lordship, at page 5,
Page 5.
yes.
Yes. Page 5.
Page 5,
Okay.
yes. In reference to the above subjects, and direction by this honorable court dated Srimati, the department had examined your representation dated 18/6/2020 for consideration as per the office memorandum such and such. However, there are some discrepancies in your service, record. Therefore, till the discrepancies are sorted out, your case cannot be taken up for regularization.
And Mr. So-and-so. Learned counsel for the petitioner. As well as Mr. V. Sokri, the learned additional advocate general for
For all the
respondents. This contempt petition has been filed.
Lordship, I may be with regard to my discrepancies, I've already rectified and submitted.
That is a
But
different issue.
Yes, but with regard to my initial appointment, they have wrongly entered in my service book, my initial appointment. So it is the duty and responsibility of the respondent authority to correct the same.
What did I? Oh, yes, it's been filed. For willful and deliberate violation of the order dated 9/12/2020 passed by this court in WPC 197/2020. Stop. The operative portion of the order dated 9/12/2020 reads as follows. The last line, considering the submissions. Okay, till the last. An affidavit has been filed by the respondent number
3.
by the respondent number 3.
Yes, Your
She
Lordship.
was newly impleted.
Lordship, she was not impleted, Your Lordship, but she been holding the post has been impleted as respondent number 3.
By the engineer in chief NPWD Nagaland. Wherein in paragraph 3 of the said affidavit, it has been stated as follows. Paragraph 3, affidavit filed by the engineer in chief, okay? Supporting the contention made in paragraph 3, the engineer in chief has also annexed the letter dated 8/7/2021. A perusal of the statements made in paragraph 3, as well as the letter dated 8/7/2021 shows that the representation submitted by the department has been examined. And however, there are some discrepancies in regard to the service record of the petitioners. The petitioner has accordingly been informed that till discrepancies are sorted out, the case for the regularization of the petitioner service cannot be taken up. This court finds that the respondents in the contempt petition has substantially complied with the order dated 9/12/2020. And therefore nothing survives for consideration of this court in the contempt petition. The contempt petition is accordingly closed. Is accordingly dismissed. Yes,
Much more.
anything you take steps with the department?
Yes, I've already submitted by.
Yes,
affidavit as well.
good.
Much obliged.
Yes,
Your Lordship,
yes.
the matter may come up after the first part, Your Lordship.
What is this?
Your Lordship, here the petitioner is challenging the GPS court order, Your Lordship. It's a matter of land dispute, Your Lordship.
Yes, submit. Let us see whether we can dispose. Make your submission. Have you filed your counter?
No, Lordship.
Then?
Lordship.
Is it necessary?
Yeah, Lordship, the applicant has met respondent 1, 2, and 3 as a party, Lordship.
Respondent.
1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
So the one is the Commissioner Nagaland,
Oh.
and the second is the Deputy Commissioner Nagaland, and third is the head Dubashi.
Mr. Subbu, what about respondent number 4 and 5?
Your Lordship, respondent 4 and 5.
Have you
Yes, Lordship, 6.
completed the service?
Yes, Lordship, and then by
By which
order 24/2/2023, Your Lordship.
And if Lordship may kindly come to the prayer,
Yes, just
prayer
wait.
portion.
24 to
2023.
2023. 24 to, is it 23?
Yes, Lordship.
Suppose what this so and so, before they go, the service of notice, thus the process upon respondent number 4 and 5 is complete. It's 23.
Yes, Lordship.
And the affidavit has been filed. Okay.
So
yes,
Lordship, may kindly come to page 23 of the prayer portion, Lordship.
Yes.
Here in the prayer portion, last paragraph, may I read, Lordship? In the interim, it is respectfully prayed that pending disposal of the revision petition, your honor may be pleased to stay the operation of the impugned land settlement report so and so dated 23/2/2022.
Where are you reading, Mr. Beto?
Page 23 of the revision. Of the petition.
Why don't you read from page 22?
Lordship, I'm just reading the relevant prayer, Lordship. Page 22, 23, Lordship, last paragraph,
That
Lordship.
is why if you read from page 22, it'll be more clear.
So, Lordship, they are challenging the dispute settlement, Lordship. Dispute
Settlement
settlement
by which court?
that Dubashi's Lordship. So whether the Dubashi can be implemented as a respondent in the present revision, since they have acted as a court, Lordship. And then if you go by the CPC, Lordship, CPC order 1 rule 3, it says that, Lordship. Order 1 rule 3 says who may be joined as a defendant, Lordship. So here it says that all person may be joined in one suit as defendant where any right to relief in respect of or arising out of the same act or transaction or series of act or transactions is alleged to exist against such person, whether jointly, severally, or in the alternative. And B, if separate suit were brought against such person, any common question of law or facts will arise, Lordship. And Lordship, if
Now,
we-
whether, Mr. Subhamati, whether against the order passed by Dubashi's court,
Lordship,
you are coming directly in revision before this court.
Yes,
Lordship,
Lordship, after the disposal by DB's court, Your Lordship, I was not given opportunity by the DC, Your Lordship. An order was passed directing me to vacate the land. So with no option, Your Lordship, I have approached this honorable court, Your Lordship. After this disposal, before 30 days, I was given direction to vacate the said land, Your Lordship. My next year 18, Your Lordship.
But against Dubashi's court, I think you will have to approach the deputy commissioner.
yes, Lordship.
Yes, Your Lordship is correct, Your Lordship. But then before approaching the deputy commissioner, Your Lordship, I will submit the representation, but then they have acted upon the DP's court order, Your Lordship, by annexure 18 page 74 by the DC, Your Lordship.
Have you impugned that?
Yes, Lordship. And then this honorable court has also stated this particular order, Your Lordship.
What does Rule 31 says? Let's see, Nagaland court. What is the partial modification you are praying for?
Your Lordship, partial modification is the modification made by the DPS court with reference to the main impugned order, Your Lordship. If main DPS court order, Your Lordship. First, they pass an order, after that, the partial.
Let us see those orders.
Annexure 13, page 64 is the
Annexure 13.
13, page 64. Type copy is at page 65, Your Lordship. If it's not, it's
This is page
64.
64. This is the type copy.
No,
Type
this is the
is-
main order. The type copy is on next page, page 65.
This is the order dated 2023 to 2022.
That's very much, Your Lordship.
In my page, it is at page 64.
Yes, page 64 is the original court order, Your Lordship.
And
And then
type copy?
it's page 65.
Oh, okay.
Marriage, Your Lordship.
Yes, wait, page 64, 60. Yes. That means this is the first order.
Yes, Lordship.
Please read.
Land dispute settlement report dated Oka the 23rd February 2022. Dispute pertaining to land listed in serial number 187 to 192 in the ongoing two lane road construction between Shiri Nyamu Muri and Shiri Yankusao Muri, Shiri Kuzamu Muri was summoned on 2/2/2022 and resummoned on 2/22. But the matter could not be settled and therefore the district customary court gave time till 23rd February 2022 for amicable settlement of the matter among themselves. However, since the matter could not be settled among them, the court hereby gives its verdict on the basis of its findings through spot verification and by referring to the documents exhibited to the court in the larger interest of justice. Serial 1. Since the land in question measures about 228 feet in length and breadth with 39 feet, tapering at the end towards Police Point, Y junction with 5 feet. The court hereby decided that the land from within the measured area of 228 feet from Y junction till electric pole, measuring 113 shall be allowed to own by the clan of Tungjaromus Ruri of Oka village, and from electric pole till the footsteps towards Monjan's complex, measuring 115 shall be continued to be owned by the Shiri Nyamu Muri, that is the present petitioner, Your Lordship. 2. However, Shiri Nyamu Muri shall have the right to claim compensation over the structure shops within the dispute area of 228 feet. 3. Other benefits other than structures, shops, Tongjaromus Ruiz shall be allowed to claim the right of ownership over the land. 4. In this regard, authority may kindly access the disputed land of 228 feet in earmark which serial of land falls within the disputed land. 5. That in the event of non-acceptance of this verdict by the disputing parties, the right to ownership over the disputed land shall be determined through oath taking as per Lota Naka traditions. That is
Where is this road?
Lordship, this particular road is situated near the Oka main down Police Point, Your Lordship. Police Point Junction, Your Lordship. And then this particular land, Your Lordship, the petitioner has been utilizing since 1985, Your Lordship. And then CLD it also even enclosed here. But then in the year 2021, only due to the widening of this two-lane roads, Your Lordship.
Are you trying to stop the widening of the road?
No, Your Lordship. But then, while the process was going on, the province number 4 and 5 submitted application to the deputy commissioner stating that particular half part of the land belongs to them, your lordship. So for this, the STO directed the head to Pashi to only verify the documents, your lordship. But then the head to Pashi, instead of verifying the documents, your lordship, they have taken an illegal court proceedings, your lordship. And then as per the rules of administration of justice, your lordship, the Tubashi can only try cases which has been forwarded by the deputy commissioner, your lordship. But here in this case, it was given a direction to verify and ascertain the genuinity of the documents, your lordship. So being aggrieved, the petitioner is here before this court.
No, but whether by filing this petition, you are obstructing the widening of the road?
No, your lordship, no lordship. The work is still going on, your lordship. The only thing is that the payment of compensation has been kept in abeyance, your lordship. That's the only thing, your lordship.
Where have you stated that in your petition? That you are not obstructing the widening of the road?
Your lordship, regarding that, I have not stated in my petition, your lordship. But this issue arose all because of the illegal proceedings. And then even if the court proceedings were legal, your lordship, my witnesses, they were not allowed to give a statement, your lordship. Only the private respondent, 4 and 5 witnesses, their statement were taken.
What is your prayer? Let us see whether it is in regard to land or compensation.
No, lordship, my only prayer is to quash and set aside the land settlement report issued by the head to Pashi.
Okay, if that is set aside,
Yes, lordship.
what consequence follows?
Your lordship,
Whether there will be obstruction of the road?
no, lordship.
Afterwards, we pass order in your favor, assuming.
Yes, lordship.
Then you stop the construction. And then litigation after litigation follows. Ultimately affecting public interest. This court wants to avoid that.
Yes, lordship, the petitioner denied intention on that, your lordship. The only thing is that that particular land belongs to the petitioner. And then the widening of the
Mr. Beto,
Lordship,
can you kindly get some clarification
Lordship,
as to whether there is a obstruction of the widening of the road
Lordship, I will get that instruction.
because of the stay order passed by this court,
Lordship,
whether the work has been obstructed?
Lordship.
Within a short time, can you kindly get some, let us first have that instruction. Let
Yes,
me also be
Lordship.
very clear.
Law.
Okay,
Yes,
because what this court has in mind is the public interest. Not for any individual interest. Okay, so you kindly get that instructions
Lordship,
as to whether there is any obstruction of the road.
Lordship,
Okay,
Lordship.
when can you get the instruction?
Lordship, let's see, let it come next week, Lordship.
Where is that stay order? By which order?
The lordship stay order is order dated 23/6/2022, your lordship,
23/6,
2022.
23/6/2022. 23/6. Yes. 23/6, yes, yes. Okay. This stay order is still continuing.
Yes, lordship.
The last order being
27/4/2023.
27/4.
2023.
I think last order is 16.5.
Yes, Lordship. Maybe
Yes.
my-
Out Mr. Subhamwati, the learned counsel for the petitioner, and Mr. V. Jimom, the learned government advocate for the state respondents. The present petition was filed by the petitioner impugning, you correct me, okay? You correct me.
Yes, Lordship.
Impugning the land settlement report number DCC WKA/LD/1/2022 dated 23/2/2022 and partial modification of land dispute settlement dated 23/2/2022 and partial modification of the land settlement dispute and partial modification of the land dispute settlement dated by the district head Dubashi, District Customary Court Waka, and the office notice dated 1/6/2022 issued by the Deputy Commissioner Oka, Nagaland. By the order dated 23/6/2022 passed by this court. The impugn notice dated 1/6/2022 issued by the Deputy Commissioner Oka, Nagaland, and the land settlement report dated 23/2/2022 and partial modification of the dispute settlement dated 23/2/22 has been stayed. By the order dated 23/6/2022. Which has further been extended by the order dated 16/5/2023. Stop, Mr. Vito, the learned government advocate shall obtain necessary instructions from the Deputy Commissioner Dimap Oka as to whether the interim stay order passed by this court on 23/6/2022 and which has been extended from time to time. The last being the order dated 16/5/2023 has in any way obstructed the widening of the two lane
Yes, yes, stolen road, Lordship.
What road? Obstructed the widening of the two lane.
Your Lordship. Two-lane road construction, Your Lordship. Ongoing two-lane road construction.
Obstructed
Page 7 of
the
my
widening of the ongoing two lane
road construction
road construction
from
from
kilometers 72.40 to kilometers 83.00 of National Highway 61 under Gauhati Street.
particularly
Under Brigade New National Highway 02.
this land is the disputed land, particularly
Your Lordship, particularly listed its
the
rail,
stretch of the road within Oka town,
yes, Oka Police Point, main point, Your Lordship.
particularly within the stretch of the road at
Oka
Oka-
Police Point, Y Junction,
Oka Police Point,
Y Junction.
Y junction.
Yes, Lordship.
Okay. The clarification shall be furnished positively on or before the next date. Listed on
27.
27.
27. sir. Or make it, Lordship 30, Lordship,
No, I want you to come a little forward, not backward.
since today's.
Listed on, let us make it on 22. Okay, 22,
Or 23, Lordship.
Huh?
23, on Friday,
23.
Lordship.
Okay, listed on 23/6/2023. Kindly seek information. Because
Lordship, a copy of the order.
a copy of this order shall be furnished to the learned government advocate in the course of the day. Okay,
Lordship,
So that-
interim, Lordship.
okay, stop. The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date. You get instructions and so that we can dispose of.
Obliged, Lordship.
Obliged.
May I please, my lordship?
Yes,
My lord, respondent number 3 is no more in service, my lord. So I may be allowed to file interlocutory application for
Or-
implementation of the new incumbent, my lord. Here, respondent number 3 is Engineer Kaholi, my lord. So she is no more in service.
Mr. L. Likasi. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the respondent number 3 is no more in service. And he may therefore be allowed to file an application completing the new incumbent. Prayer is allowed. Listed after 3 weeks. Okay,
Obliged.
Yes,
yes, ma'am.
Lordship, I may be allowed to place a document. Your Lordship, this court has directed to regularize the petitioner as per the OM 2004, ward charge employee. So by letter dated 29/3/2023, we have written to the petitioner that he is not entitled to be regularized under the scheme because he stands as serial number 3 at the time of his retirement.
Have you seen this?
Your Lordship, after reading this, the subject itself, it says a compliance of this honorable court, Your Lordship.
What was the order passed by? this
Now,
court? Let's
when
see.
did they state that is?
What was the order passed by this court? Let's
Uh,
see. Read.
This honorable court has, Your Lordship.
Page.
Is it page
And-
16, the operative portion?
Yes, yes, Lordship. And you have the copy? I have only one. And after this, Your Lordship, the stake again, they have filed an IA civil number 123 of 2022. After that, the stake has filed an IA, Your Lordship.
In this case, in contempt.
Yes, before the learned single judge, the IA, so whether his service to be regularized under what OM? That was the clarification sought by the state government. And this court has said that he should be regularized in terms of OM 2004. So while
So-
going through, Yes,
But OM 2004 has been superseded by 2015.
no. no.
You see the judgment passed by the division bench. The two judgments, the latest being by my Lord Justice Suman Shah and the Justice.
No, it has not been superseded.
You read it by implication. It says by implication. Have you got a copy of
I
that?
was in that case, Your Lordship.
Yes, by implication. 2015 OM
Mm.
by implication supersedes 2004. And the judgment passed by Honorable Justice S. Sato and the Devashish Borua says that actually 2004 memorandum can be used only as to fill up the blank, to fill up the gaps in 2015.
In
Just see.
2015, that Devashish and Justice Sato,
Yes.
they say that when there are conflict, 2015 will apply. That's what
Uh.
they are saying. But in
No, not in conflict. Not in conflict. And you see your latest judgment. See your latest judgment,
Lordship,
which says that by implication, 2015 OM shall supersede 2004 OM. By implication, it says. It's very clear.
so Your Lordship, basing on this, I pray that the content may be closed. Your Lordship.
What is this, IA?
The IA is for seeking clarification as to whether the order passed by this court is to consider the case of the petitioner under the OM, Your Lordship.
Now, madam,
Yes,
I think you will have to make the government properly aware
Mm.
about the order passed by this court, the
okay,
division.
Lordship.
You just read your judgment,
Mm.
which is passed by my Lord Justice Suman Shah and
Yes,
Justice Devashish Borua.
Mm,
There by implication,
mm, mm.
OM 2004 is superseded.
Yes, that's what they have stated. Lordship.
Correct.
Mm,
And you also read that the judgment which was passed by Justice Sato and Justice Devashish Borua. There also, it only says that 2004 will be used
mm,
only when 2015 notification is signed, something of
Mm,
that.
mm.
So apprise the government,
Lordship,
and tell them to come up with a proper scheme.
Lordship.
Okay. Yes, madam, your contempt has been answered by this.
Your Lordship, yes, Your Lordship, I have just read it, but
What is that but?
in their statement, Your Lordship, it has been stated that the department is unable to regularize your service as you were on fixed pay, Your Lordship, but in the subject, they have stated that it's compliance of this honorable court, Your
No,
Lordship.
compliance, correct. You
But
are not
here, Your Lordship-
understanding. What is the direction?
direction
Direction
here-
was to consider your case.
My Lord,
So in compliance to the direction, they have considered and they have said you are not eligible.
my Lord,
That's
I
all.
get it.
But
Your Lordship, if this matter may be listed again on Thursday, so that.
no, nothing more left. MS Swenson. learned counsel for the petitioner and MS V. Sokri, learned additional advocate general. For
all the respondents.
for all the respondents. This contempt petition has been filed for non-compliance of the order dated 2/11/2021 passed by this court in WPC 266/2021, correct?
Yes, Lordship.
Stop. The operative portion of the order dated 2/11/2022 reads as follows. Yes, ma'am. The last considering this. Okay. Today, when the matter is listed, MS V. Sokri, the learned additional advocate general, has placed a copy of the letter dated 29/3/2023
Yes, Lordship.
addressed to the petitioner.
Yes.
This is the petitioner,
Yes, yes.
where inter alia. The department has conveyed to the petitioner where the department inter alia has conveyed to the petitioner that his seniority is at serial number 3 among the work charge labor at the time of his retirement. And since the petitioner was not the senior most in the relevant category at the time of retirement, the department is unable to consider the petitioner's regularization as per the OM dated 29/22/9/2022. So on reading the letter dated 29/3/2022, this court finds that the respondents have substantially complied with the order dated 2/11/2021 passed by this court in WPC 266/2021. Stop. The contempt petition accordingly stands dismissed.
Okay. Much obliged.
A copy of the letter dated 29/3/2023 shall be kept on record. Okay.
Much obliged.
May it please your lordship.
Yes. What is-
Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of the main counsel Zakato Chishi, who is for respondent number 5.
What is the
Respondent
matter
number
about? Learned counsel, what is the matter about? You are the petitioner.
Lordship,
What is the matter about?
a complaint has been filed by the respondent number 2 before the CGM Kohima under sections 403, 418, 417, 420. Both are the brothers, applicant and the respondent 2 are biological brother.
They are biological brothers.
Lordship. There is dispute of civil dispute having business,
What is the subject matter of the dispute?
lending of money. Elder brother is saying that. I have
What
given-
money?
Lordship,
What money? What granting?
lending of money.
Lending of money.
Lordship.
Okay.
Elder brother has given some, his allegation is that I have given lend to my youngest brother to do business. And he is not returning the money. This is the only, and on this topic, Lordship, I have got.
You are the younger or the elder brother?
Youngest. I am the youngest.
You are the younger brother who has taken the loan. Who has taken the loan? You have taken the loan.
Lordship, nothing, no loan I have been taken.
Ah,
Elder brother is the guardian of my family after death of my father.
correct.
And I was staying with him at Kohima even, and I participated in his business. At last, I got married and go to my native land at UP. There I started business. And my eldest brother has given me on being guardian of the family, establish my business,
He has given you money to establish your business.
Lordship.
And
But-
now
But
he,
that money is not his own, only
okay,
own. Father has given all the responsibility to him. And
and now he is claiming that money as a loan.
Lordship. Subsequently, Lordship, his son has done business and I supplied some item to him. And there is some, when I requested to give me my money, then this complaint has been filed. And on this topic, Lordship, I have got two judgments of appeal.
No, it's all right. We will first see the facts.
Lordship.
When is he available?
Lordship, he had some personal difficulties today, so the matter may be fixed on Thursday.
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 Thursday, I think this court will have some difficulties. Why not next Tuesday? Are you here next Tuesday?
Lordship, it is possible, it is not possible for me.
Okay, and who is the counsel?
Zakato Chishi.
Okay, he's from the state.
Yes, yes.
So when will
Day
it
after
be?
tomorrow, if day after tomorrow, the case will be.
Day after
or
tomorrow,
Not possible.
it is a little difficult for this court.
Lordship.
It is a little difficult
After
because
some time-
we have some inaugural program at Mokokchung, so we will be a little bit busy with that program.
Lordship, after some time, I will inform the court.
No, you can inform now.
I have to consult with my client, Lordship. He has to bear all the expenses.
He is not,
Here, Lordship.
you will be appearing, so why don't you take your convenient date?
I'm
Okay,
not-
you consult and come.
Lordship.
You consult and come.
No.
Consult and come, consult and. Come. Mr. Kiangami, I hope you have nothing much to do here.
No, Lordship.
Yes, please.
Lordship, I'm getting reservation in third week of August.
When?
Third week of August,
Third week of August.
Lordship.
You give a date.
Otherwise, Lordship,
You give a date. Give a
any
date.
date after 19,
Third week of August.
18, 19 Saturday is Friday, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
21.
Your Lordship. It will be easy for me. I will get reservation in the train and
You exchange your phone number also. Okay, so that you take each other's phone numbers so that any difficulty you can, because you are coming from UP.
Lordship,
So-
Allahabad High Court, Allahabad.
Allahabad High Court. So
Yes.
that will be the difficulty you will be facing. So at least a week before or 3-4 days before, the cases to come up, because we are giving a deed.
I will take,
You can kindly take each other's phone number and then like
That's why I have assisted, I have taken solo assistance.
just
Lordship.
remind him also. Okay.
21 August, May fixed date, Lordship.
On the learned council. Mr. Your good name?
Basant Kumar Upadhyay, BK
So and
Upadhyay.
so. Is based is from not best, is from which place?
Allahabad High Court.
Is from
Allahabad.
Is from Allahabad and practicing at the Allahabad, at the Honorable Allahabad High Court. Stop. He therefore submits that it will be convenient if the matter can be listed on 21/8/2022. The counsel for the opposite parties have no objection. Listed on 21/8/2022. You kindly contact if suppose there is some difficulty for you to come, or if there is some difficulty for you to kindly.
Right, Lordship. Refuse.
Lordship, Lordship, I may be allowed to produce the compliance order.
Yes, Mr. Kakre.
Lordship,
Have you gone through this?
I have just received and Lordship,
And where is
Please,
your,
the judgment is, direction is very clear. This is, we can assume that partially it has been complied.
how?
Lordship, the directions is very clear.
Uh,
The first point is that the two private respondents have been, the appointment has been quashed and set aside. That is not complied in this case. Number two,
So what grievances you have against those petitioners if they are not caution citizen?
Lordship, why I'm saying so? This regularizations order itself, saying that the seniority, that will also count.
How can this court go into that question in a contempt petition?
No, Lordship, but see, the directions is very clear. It's leave up to the court, the wisdom of this court, Lordship.
So by this, you have complied.
Yes, Lordship.
Lordship, may I take the Lordship to the decisions, the judgment of this court?
Seniority and all this court cannot
Yes,
cannot
Lordship,
decide.
but by this word, Lordship. Operative portion, Lordship. Of the judgment, Lordship, paragraph 14.
Where is the judgment page?
the page, contempt petition, the
Page-
contempt petition,
page
page
9.
15, Lordship, page 15 of the contempt petition.
No, page starts from page 9.
Uh,
Starts from page 9.
Yes, Lordship, yes, the decision starts from page 9,
What is the operative?
then page 15. Paragraph 14,
Page,
page 15. Paragraph 14. Lordship, may I read?
yes, para 15.
14. Start from 14.
This is okay. 15 is the man.
Coming to 14, last three para that.
No, you want this court to quash
There
you
has
are-
been caution set aside, Lordship. Then Lordship, against which post that we have been regularized, okay, that is their lookout. I have been regularized, no doubt, I have accepted. But Lordship, coming to then in that case, the regularization order. May I take the Lordship to a regularization order?
Hmm.
Regularizations which they have produced this morning, Lordship. The Lordship. The terms of regularizations, Lordship, may I read?
Yes,
The terms of regularization shall be governed by the following provisions. In terms of Romans A, in terms of PNRA, R, OM number so and so dated 24th March 1974, number so and so dated 9th July 2004. The service rendered during the period on fixed appointment will be counted for leave, pension, and other service benefit except seniority, which will be counted only from the date of adoptions of such government servant on regular basis. So seniority, now the seniority comes. Yeah.
Mr. Kekrimule, the learned counsel for the petitioner, and MS V. Socrates, the learned additional advocate general for the respondents. The present contempt petition has been filed. For willful and deliberate violation of the judgment and order dated 23/8/2022, passed by this court. In WPC 212/2019. The operative portion of the order dated 23/8/2022. No, the operative portion, no. Paragraph 15 of the order dated, of the judgment and order dated 23/8/2022 reads as follows. Kivi, para 15. Today, when the case is listed, MS V. Socrates, the learned additional advocate general for the respondents, has produced a copy of the order dated 7/6/2023. Showing the copy of the order dated by which the service of the petitioner in the contempt petition has been regularized.
Lordship, that is only in respect of respondent number two, petitioner number two.
What about one?
Already regularized, yes, during the pendency of the contempt, your lordship.
What was that last line? Petitioner number two has been regularized as a regular sweeper in the Nagaland Civil Secretariat with effect from 7/6/2023. Stop. This court on perusal of the order dated 7/6/2023 finds that the order passed by this court, the order dated 23/8/2022 passed by this court, to consider the case of the petitioner for regularization in service in the vacant post of sweeper has been complied with. Nothing therefore survives for consideration of this court in the contempt petition. The contempt petition is accordingly dismissed. Stop. It is submitted by both the learned counsel for the parties that the petitioner number one, the petitioner number one in the present contempt petition has been regularized,
Yes. Sweeper, your
as
lordship.
sweeper in the Nagaland Civil
Yes, yes, in the same
Secretariat
establishment.
by the government on a much earlier date. The contempt petition stands.
Much-
The order dated 17/6/2023 shall be kept on record.
Oblige, your lordship.
Yes. Yes, yes, ma. What is your case?
Lordship,
Contempt.
I pray that I may be allowed some 3 weeks' time to obtain instruction. I'm representing the respondent number one. My colleague representing respondent number two.
You are one,
I'm one.
and Ms. Pichano, you are two.
Lordship,
So both of you once time.
lordship.
We'll give them time. Okay. Mr. Mojamir, the learned senior government advocate for the respondent number one, and MS Pichano, the learned government advocate for the respondent number two, 6 for 3 weeks' time to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of the state respondents. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly. Stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner has no objection to the prayer seeking for adjournment. Listed after 2 weeks.
Oblige, your lordship.
Yes, what is this?
My lord, this is a review petition
Review of what?
of the order passed by Justice Serto.
Yes, which is that
In
order?
WBC 123 of 2019, page number 25. Page number 25, Annex J, with the review petition, my lord.
Uh,
The operative portion is at page number 29, my lord. Page number 29, para 6. May I read, my lord?
Page number,
29, para 6. May I read, my lord?
yes, wait.
It appears from the letter of the Deputy Commissioner dated 10/5/2021, addressed to the Principal Director of School Education, which is enclosed with the instruction received by the Limit Government Advocate that a verification has been conducted by the STO Civil Chen as per his direction, and it has been confirmed that the land on which the school was established and still standing belongs to the father of the petitioner, and no compensation or any benefit, including appointment in any government job, has ever been given to him and his family members. Further,
You are reading?
para 6 of page number 29, my lord, of the order.
Yes, read, let us see.
May I continue, my lord.
Yes,
Further, a reading of the notification number so and so dated 5/3/2018 also shows that the government of Nagaland has changed its earlier policy of giving government job and contract work to landowners in exchange of the lands required for development activities to acquiring of some of the payment of full compensation as determined by law. However, as for the lands which have already been acquired earlier, an exception has been made to keep the promises or commitment made, but by first verifying the authenticity of the claim by the Deputy Commissioner of the district concerned. Considering the facts, the Deputy Commissioner concerned of the district after verification has certified the authenticity of the claim of the petitioner, and fact that the policy of the government as it stands today still permits giving government job to landowners who had donated the land for development purposes before the notification came into effect. This court is of the view that the government respondent should honor the commitment made to the father of the petitioner, who is the owner of the land on which the school was established and still standing. Therefore, it is hereby directed that the respondent should consider the petitioner for appointment to the post of peon lying vacant in the government high school at Chen Loisho village. Since the weight on the part of the petitioner's family has taken so long, the same should be done within a period of 2 months from the date of receipt of a copy of this order.
so what is wrong with this order?
Yes, my lord, there's no wrong in here. But what happened is, my lord, in this case, my lord, the review petitioner was not a party. And then the government high school journalism, where it's standing, it's on the land of the review petitioner, not on the land of the writ petitioner therein. My lord, having learned that a post
The
of,
review petitioner was not a party
yes,
in the writ petition.
no, not my lord. And then, my lord, what happened was a post of peon arose at government high school general soy, where the land belongs to the review petitioner.
Who are the parties?
The
Who are the parties
respondent number
in the
4
writ petition?
in the writ petition, my lord, the the respondent number 1 has challenged the approval of the respondent number 5,
Who is the petitioner in the writ petition?
H. Pupa Konyak.
Ah.
He is the respondent number 1 in the review
And,
petition.
who is the private respondent?
Respondent number 5, he
Uh,
was Shri Longching S. Konyak. He is not a landowner, my lord. It is admitted that both the review petitioner as well as the writ petitioner are landowners, but the present school where it's standing, the land belongs to the review petitioner, not to the writ petitioner. 3 applications were forwarded by the
So
Department
in
for
this
Appointment.
review petition, how can a direction be given to
My lord.
consider your case?
My lord, my only grievance is, my lord, after I have been pursuing for appointment, and then after having learned that this honorable court has filed this, has passed this order, my lord, I have submitted a representation to the direct authorities to consider my case also. However, the representation was turned down, saying that
in view of the direction passed by this honorable court in WBC 123, my case cannot be considered.
Exactly.
Yes, my lord.
You have a
I
new
agree.
cause of action, you file a new writ petition.
I have filed a subsequent writ petition, WBC 52, challenging the appointment of the
Then how does this review survives?
my lord. It was subsequent because after filing the review petition,
You have filed a writ petition also.
Yes.
So this becomes infructuous.
no, my lord, if this review petition goes, the appointment of the writ petitioner and the respondent in the writ
You have challenged the appointment of the respondent number 4 in the writ petition.
Lordship, in the writ petition,
You are for respondent number
respondent number 1 in the review petition.
in the
Review petition.
writ petition.
Your Lordship, in the review petition, in the earlier writ petition, I was the petitioner.
You were the petitioner.
Lordship, let me clarify on this point. Lordship, it happened like this. One vacancy arose in this government middle school challenge suit. The review petitioner, the writ petitioner in the private respondent number 5 in the writ petition. They are submitted their respective candidature. Their application was forwarded by the directorate to the state government for approval. The state government has approved in respect of the private respondent in the writ petition. So I challenged that approval order. Even the review petitioner application was also forwarded by the director.
it was under process.
Yes, under process.
I'm not getting just.
So the forwarding letter is at page number 19.
Come to the first writ petition.
Yes, in the writ petition. Lordship.
In the writ petition, you are the petitioner.
I'm the petitioner.
In the writ petition, you are Popa.
H. Pupa Kunyak, Lordship.
You are the writ
I'm
petitioner.
the petitioner.
And who was the private respondent in the writ petition?
One Loching Kunyak.
Loching Konyak.
And whether that Loching Konyak has been impleted
Here, yes,
In the review.
in the review. Where is
Yes.
he?
he's not been represented, madam. He's been implemented as respondent number 5. Page number 3 to my review petition. madam.
Who is appearing on his behalf?
None, my lord. Notice has already been completed. The non
Notice completed.
Yes, my lord. I filed an affidavit to that extent also, madam.
Okay, you filed the writ petition. Just let me understand
Yes.
first. You filed the writ petition.
Yes.
And you filed the writ petition against the government and the respondent number
Respondent 5.
5, the private respondent.
Yes, Lordship.
The private respondent was appointed.
He wasn't appointed.
Yes.
The state government has given the approval for his appointment.
Okay, state government has given approval
Yes,
for his appointment
that was challenged.
and he was not appointed yet.
He was not appointed.
Okay, so
Lordship,
you actually filed that writ petition on the basis of what?
on the land ownership.
And this order was passed.
Yes, this order was passed.
This order was passed.
Lordship, it happened like this.
Just let me get the story first.
Yes, Lordship.
This order was passed.
Yes.
And you are saying that actually you are the owner of the land where this particular institute is located
Yes, my lord.
and you were not impleted.
No,
You were not impleted in
not
the
a
writ
party,
petition.
yes.
Lordship, in the earlier round of litigation, if he is also aggrieved by the approval order of the private respondent, he should have also filed a writ petition challenging the approval order given to the earlier respondent. He remains silent.
Now, just by virtue of this order, are you appointed?
I am appointed, Lordship. Now he's challenging my appointment order in the next writ petition.
Okay, he is challenging your appointment.
Exactly.
In the
So,
subsequent petition.
whether there's any cause of action? You have already challenged his appointment. He has been appointed. So where is the question of your review petition?
And
My
Lordship, this review petition has been filed under order 37-1.
My
Under
lord.
order 37-1, as per the facts stated in the review petition, this review petition is not maintainable.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
My lord, if the appointment of the respondent here, if was on the basis of the order passed by this honorable court in WBC 123. So unless that is,
So you have challenged that order. You have challenged his appointment order.
yes, my lord.
So what has your review petition got to do with his appointment? Come prepared. If you want to let me hear you properly.
Yes,
If
my
not,
lord.
I am inclined to dismiss.
Yes, my lord. Here, I may take your lordship to the verification report, page number 23, my lord, of my review petition. Mr. Lordship, pardon?
You read?
Yes. Subject verification report on the genuineness of the land owner of the government high school, Geneseo Village. Sir, with reference to the subject cited above, I have the honor to submit verification report on the genuine land owners of government high school, Geneseo Village. Upon proper verification, it is found that the genuine land owner of newly constructed government high school is Shri M. Laupa Konya, that is the review petitioner.
That will be your supporting document in the read petition.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, how can you actually bring that as a part of?
My lord,
your
my read petition was subsequent to this. After having learned that the appointment was already issued, I filed my read petition WBC 52 of 2022. Still pending.
So you contest that case? You contest,
because in this case, the cause of action arose in the year 2019. He slept around for 3 years.
I was not
after my
sorry,
read petition has been disposed.
Your review petition has been filed. Your review petition has been filed because you are aggrieved by his appointment.
Nothing is the
against the
it's not
Not by
against
this
the
point.
approval order given to the other
Because
respondent.
by the judgment of the Honorable High Court in WC 123, I being a real landowner of the government high school, my right for appointment on the nation have been deprived. That is the whole issue, my lord.
The vacancy is also not in the government high school. It's in the government.
So on that ground, you want this court to revisit the order?
Yes, my lord.
No.
Not maintainable. Not maintainable.
I leave it to you.
You study properly. Not, I want to dismiss, but we'll give you a week's time. Come prepared. On the prayer of the learned counsel for the parties, listed after a week.
Okay, yeah, it will fix.
Listed on
Any date, my lord.
22nd.
listed on 22nd 6/2023. Yes.
All right, my lord.
You come satisfied with this court,
Yes, my lord.
to satisfy this court.
Please, my lord. Lordship, service upon the respondent number 2 is still awaited. Therefore, I pray that the matter,
Is this item?
item 10, my lord. If it can come up after 2
Yes,
weeks,
yes. Criminal petition 4. Okay, this is item 10.
my lord.
This is item. You have not called 9, or you have called. Okay, let's go. Let's come by serial. Item 9. In everything, yes, not been.
May I please, Lordship,
Yes,
Lordship, I have instruction to appear on behalf of the newly impleted respondent number 5.
respondent number 5.
Yes,
newly
yes,
created.
yes. So your Lordship, can you grant me 3 weeks time to obtain?
And who is for the others? 2, 3,
Lordship,
you
for
were
the
appearing.
other also I'm appearing, your Lordship.
And Mr. Nangami, you're for 1, huh?
For 1, my lord.
MS Visokri, the learned additional advocate general, submits that he has been recently engaged to represent the respondent number 5. And therefore 6 for 3 weeks' time to obtain necessary instructions. Prayer is allowed, listed after 3 weeks.
Much
Yes, Mr. Santi.
Lordship, we have taken steps by registered 80. The notice, return of notice is still awaited upon the respondent number 2.
Respondent number 2.
Yes, my lord. We have tried to take steps by Tastia also, but we are facing difficulty in that. Lordship, therefore, it may kindly be listed after 3 weeks.
Respondent number 2, oh, this Naga Student Federation.
Yes, my lord.
Why is it so difficult for you to take steps upon this respondents?
We have taken steps, Lordship, by registered 80, the return is still awaited.
Okay.
However, by Tasti, we are facing difficulty. So
Okay.
it can kindly come up after 3 weeks.
Okay. The notice served upon the respondent number 2 is still awaited. Awaiting return service report listed after 3 weeks.
Deeply obliged, Lordship.
Yes.
Maybe this Lordship, this is a part heard matter which was heard last week
Uh,
regarding the jurisdiction of the.
have you brought the gist?
Lordship,
I-
on the last occasion, my learned friend, she was submitting that she wants to make some submission.
I was also asking you to make a small gist. Just on the case. That the case was filed because of this. During the intervening period, the learned single judge had passed this order.
That I can,
That,
that I can
was
submit.
relied.
That I can submit.
In the meantime, again, one learned single judge had passed this order. And therefore, the matter had to be referred to the
Yes.
division bench. The division bench has decided the matter. This is short in one page.
That I can, that I can.
Because your petition is quite bulky and
Yes, Lordship.
I think it is mostly related to facts.
Thanks.
So if you can just give me the gist, then we can. Yes, what is your ma'am? What is your submission? What is your, even after disposal by the honorable division bench, what submissions have you still got to make?
Your Lordship, it's just a very small submission. Your Lordship, the petitioners in their prayers, which is in page 27 of their petition.
Page 27.
Your Lordship, the petitioners are asking to quash and set aside the impugn appeal case number POLCAC/01/2017 ending pending before the Dobashi Court, Kohima. And Lordship, if that is the case, then your Lordship, the petitioner should have come, they should have filed the case under 227 instead of 226, your Lordship. Your Lordship, though the Dobashi Court is not formally recognizing the state, so far as per the practice and by convention, they are functioning as the customary court here.
No. They
As
are
their-
statutory courts.
Yes.
They are statutory courts under Rule 27, Rule 23A.
Your Lordship.
Rule 23A. They are statutory courts.
But still, Lordship, they are appointed by the government and then their functioning is, that is the practice and by convention. it has
Rule
been going.
23A gives them the power to adjudicate on endorsement.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes. So what more?
So your Lordship, rightly or wrongly, a summon order has been passed, your Lordship. And since the matter is pending before the Dobashi Court, the petitioner should have come under the Article 227 instead of 226, Lordship.
Okay, this court can convert that.
Your Lordship,
Okay.
since, in fact, so I would like to give a submission of short submission referring to as SSC Supreme Court judgment, your Lordship.
Okay. Whether that is relevant for this case?
Yes, Lord, yes.
No, Lordship, one that is different for them.
Your Lordship.
Because this is primarily to do with rules for administration of justice and police in now.
Relying on the case of Raikishan, decided by the Supreme Court, which was reported in 2015, volume 5. In this case, in this Raikishan case, the issue is that the trial court has passed in the pending suit, the trial court has passed an interim order. Against the interim order, the respondent have approached the High Court. The High Court vacated the interim stay by issuing a writ of certiorari. Against that order, they have approached the Supreme Court. Supreme Court says that no writ lies against the order of the judicial court. That is an embedded fact. But in the present case, since the challenge is against the jurisdiction of regarding the jurisdiction, when the challenge is against the jurisdiction, a writ lies.
Yes.
And yet, the judgment starts from the year 1955. It's a classic judgment of 7 judges.
Yes, madam.
But your Lordship, invoking the original jurisdiction under 226 of the Constitution is not mentable because your Lordship, if so, the Dobashi, that is the practice, what is going on till now also, your Lordship.
The petitioner is challenging the jurisdiction exercised by the Dubashi's court. So whether the jurisdiction, the challenge to the jurisdiction of the Dubashi's court is amenable under 226. Simple as that. What the petitioner is saying is that the petitioner has no power to adjudicate an issue over a decision passed by the village council court. So basically, it's a challenge to the jurisdiction of the vices court.
But your lordship,
Anyhow, good that you have made submissions. Yes, Ms. Okri. Yeah.
You also said that since there is a reference court order declaring that the secretary cannot be the appellate authority over the village
Yes,
council.
Mr. When can you give me the gist?
So by tomorrow,
By tomorrow?
one page, just one page.
One page, just give me the gist.
Only the sequence.
How the case arose and why actually that the judgment passed by this, you kindly indicate the page also.
In regarding the observation of the decision bench, the paragraphs in the page number.
Yes, and I think you have annexed the judgment passed by the learned single judge.
Lordship, learn a single judge decision to it within the order sheet.
One passed by Justice Sato and the other passed by Justice.
The order is annexed in the affidavit in opposition of the seat response.
Okay, and what about the
And
the order passed by my lord Justice Kodeshwar?
That is order dated 21/2/22. Lordship, I'll mention in my gist of.
No, whether the record is there, whether the copy of the order is here.
Yeah, it's here.
Are you sure?
21/2/2019. Lordship, it was passed in this case one. This one.
12K, this is 12K19. This is the judgment relied by the government.
Civil revision.
Civil review petition, no.
No, civil revision 9 of 2017.
And the judgment relied by the government is a part of your annexure.
But part of your annexure.
Is a part of your annexure. Okay.
Lordship, all the page.
And
pages
then,
number.
The order passed by my lord Justice Kodeshwar.
In Kodeshwar, Lordship, order dated 21/2/2019.
Yes. This would be important, no?
Lordship, in my gist of.
Yes.
I'll give that, Lordship.
You submit the gist tomorrow? We'll pass the order, or?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay, then we'll list it again day after tomorrow.
Give it more. Yes,
So that day after tomorrow we can just collect your gist and pass the order.
okay.
your lordship, I have a humble request, your lordship, kindly met my submission met in my affidavit in opposition may be reflected in.
You give me a gist. Just give me a gist, small gist. Okay, don't make it too lengthy. Okay,
Yes, lordship.
you just give me a small gist. List it again on. Oh,
And where?
Monday.
19.
What is 19?
19.
Monday is correct. We'll list it again on Monday.
Lordship, if my learned friend, if she wants to submit a gist relying on this judgment in the judgment of the radiation.
No, that this court will see, but
In that case, Lordship, if necessary, I'll also submit the two judgment. In my gist, I'll refer to
No,
that. So I'll supply the judgment.
we will strictly confine to this case. To this case.
It's that over.
Okay, because actually the order passed by the division bench is by a reference. So we will decide this case accordingly.
Yes.
Okay. So listed again on
19, Lordship.
19/6/2023 as a partner item. Can you submit on that day so that we can just finish it?
Lordship.
Okay. Okay.
Apply.
Radiation number. My concern is. আৰু যে তাকান civil court লৈ যাব আৰু civil court
Computer section court kudong ujide.
That's
Hey.